All right, next one. Communism Will Win is the author. They have a whole lot. They do seem to be the last, they seem to have like a lot in the 2000s, a lot in the 3000s, and the last a couple ones in the 4000s. That's when they stop. But the last one from this author that we read was 2204. Oh yeah, the Oak Grove fog, and like nothing comes through, and there's a band in there. Yeah. That's coming out next month. Yeah, that's coming out next month. Okay, yeah, that's been a while. I remember that. So communism will win. You wrote the Perfect SCP. Well, it's also very highly rated. So let's see what this is all about. SCP. Well, wait, hold on. Object class is written with a 3. Okay. I'm a sucker for SCPs that changed the way the format's written. Object class SCP-2357 poses no danger to anyone, although it is very easily could have been made that way. That's not an object class. Special containment procedures. A copy of SCP-2357 will be framed and placed in the office, cubicle, domicile, etc. of every staff member whose employment is such that being found in the possession of SCP-2357 will not have obvious repercussions. Fortunately for all but with 7 involved, while SCP-2357's properties preclude any other method of containment of which the Foundation has chosen to avail itself, its properties do not necessitate any further form of containment. This I-5, what is also called, is expected to reach completion in June of 2031. This is not prescriptive, by the way, it's descriptive. It's fairly obvious how this is going to go down. Description. I gotta scratch my feet. SCP-2357 is a text of the document that you are reading. Yes, this one. You're currently reading SCP-2357, which is its own documentation. It has several mimetic properties which you have no doubt already noticed, but will be listed here for completeness sake, that will activate under observation, causing the reader to exhibit 1. Adoration for an admiration of SCP-2357, which is much in the same way one would adore a treasured work of literature or a beautiful mathematical formula. Even though it deviates egregiously from technical writing standards, this SCP knows me. This SCP is a work of art, absolutely. I love this already. Personnel will be inclined to make copies and place them in prominent areas. I don't like how this paragraph ended, so I will add more text. Now it's a good time for me to tell you to clean up your drool if this is your first time. I desire to share SCP-2357 with Foundation personnel. This is limited to those who the reader either has authority over or has a regular contact with. Unfortunately, getting with 7 into override social norms would have been risky. This inclination to create additional documentation surrounding SCP-2357, edit the original documentation, which again is SCP-2357 itself, or create any derivatives of SCP-2357. Thus, SCP-2357 is the solitary source of information on SCP-2357. This is a fail-safe that I've added in to prevent the higher-ups from sanitizing the document. Unless they employ something completely inhuman, this should be foolproof. It has the side effect of making some of the information presented here permanently inaccurate, but you don't care, and neither do I. SCP-2357 7's memetic properties can only be conveyed properly to an individual with an understanding of the standard format for an SCP summary report, as well as a basic understanding of the Foundation state, purpose, and known methods. The net effect will be SCP-2357 propagation through all Foundation communication channels until a copy is available to almost every staff member, as each individual considers it worthy of keeping and sharing. Addendum. A word from the author. Hello, my name is Dr. Vanessa Graf. If that name already means something to you, you can probably already guess what this is all about. Consider this a retroactive letter of resignation. I have disappeared just about the day before you will find us. If this is the first time you've heard of me, you probably deserve an explanation. In 2028, 2 years ago, at time of writing, I proposed research on the facility of, in layman's term, piggybacking a meme on a info hazard, placing knowledge about an object inside the knowledge of the object, if you have enough clearance. SCP-2357 is a proof of concept. The knowledge of its existence, primed with almost any part of the text, delivers several memes directly to the brain, which prompt the reader to finish the document and receive the remainder of the information within it. The result is the full nuances of a meme with the penetrative capabilities of an info hazard. I would have preferred to explain this more properly in the description section, but I couldn't work it in around the memetic triggers. I could have made a purely trivial example, say an apple that smells like oranges, and if you taste something quite unpleasant right now, that means that I've since done that. If not for external factors, Projector Director Joseph Botha, who is not a memeticist or info hazard specialist, but a neuroscientist, discarded my research for application to get funding for an actual potentially beneficial project without a second glance, calling it nonsensical, grounded it in pseudoscience, and seriously not actually possible. My fellow employees were not any more receptive, despite being ostensibly qualified for their positions. Ow. This and a few other instances which would bore you anyways have proven that the Foundation is a backwards, stifling bureaucracy made of people who care more about getting their egos massaged than doing what they were hired to do. The containment doctrine does not protect humanity and stifles its advances. I have found employment with a competitor online. You need to secure your network connections, you idiots, who recognizes the potential value of my research and whose goals are less masturbatory. SCP-2357 is a wake-up call. The higher ups need to invest in and research memetics and info hazards and stop treating your most talented scientists like Galileo. Or someone will come to the same conclusion I have and decide that the SCP Foundation is ripe for the picking. I may not like you very much, but I know that there are far worse people out there. With all due respect, read, fuck you, and I'm gone. Dr. Vanessa Graf. P.S. I could have killed you all. Easily. Or worse. Aren't you glad that I'm not a sociopath? Thanks, Vanessa, I guess. Thanks for not going on a murderous rampage. Love it. I always am a sucker for SCPs that change the way it's written. I'm a sucker. Love this one. Not only does it change the SCP format, but it sasses us out. It's made by someone who is pissed at the foundation for the way they work. I mean, there's a lot of them, but she made a whole anomaly because she is petty. Queen. Queen, absolute queen. We're almost done. Isn't that crazy? Yep, oh, nothing there. Okay. All right, Casabon, thank you so much. Yeah, tomorrow same time as today, 10 p.m. Central European time. And I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for watching. The Afro's with you.